morning, world. Just a little, you know what? I want to put on some makeup, so let's go ahead and film it. I don't have a plan in mind. I just wanted to play. It's Sunday. Why not? I don't even know what to say about it. I want to play with makeup. So I was like, you know what? Let's play with makeup. Let's film it. Why not? Let's get started. I am probably going to do this in 2 parts though. I'm going to do this one right now. I'm actually going to do face primer, concealer, foundation. I'm going to do all the face stuff first. Then I'm going to end the video and I'm going to do all the eye and lip stuff second. I don't know. When I watch other people's YouTube channels, yes, I love watching the entire look, but I don't want to sit through a 25-30 minute YouTube video. I want to sit through a 10 to 15 minute YouTube video. So, so I try to do that for you guys. So this way, if I do one video of the foundation and then one video of the eye stuff, then that way I'm hoping that you're not going to get too bored and leave my channel. So here we go. Let's get started. Now I do have, and I'm actually not entirely sure how to use it, I have the Younique Touch Mineral Pressed Powder Foundation versus the liquid foundation, which is traditionally what I use. So the pressed powder foundation comes with this little thing here, and also comes with a little round sponge, squishy sponge. I've never used it, not entirely sure how you're supposed to do it, so we're gonna give that a shot today. Younique has so many different options, and I'm still relatively new to the whole makeup world. I don't know how to use everything, so we're gonna do that today. So first things first is we start off with our face primer, and this is the Younique Touch Glorious Face Primer. You only need like between a pea size and a blueberry size amount, and this goes all over your face. The point of a face primer, just as the point of, see, just like a pea or a blueberry size. Just like if you're painting, when you're painting a house, when you're painting your walls, you need a little bit of a primer so that the paint doesn't just bleed into your drywall. Or when you go get your nails done and they put a primer on or a base coat on, and then they put the polish on, and then they put a top coat on. Like, you have all these different layers so that, yes, you are using more products, but you're not using as much product in one item. So by putting the face primer on, you should not need as much of a foundation. Now, now that I just now put on my face primer, you do want your face primer to sit for about 5 minutes on your face. So we're gonna go ahead and do our eye primer as well. And with the eye primer, this is Younique Mineral Moodstruck Eye Primer. You just need the tiniest little amount. That's it. And that'll work for both eyes. Alright, and I'm going to let this sit for 5 minutes, and I'll be right back. Alright, so now that our 5 minutes are up, our face primer has primed onto our face. We are going to dive into the Younique Mineral Touch Pressed Powder Foundation, and we have the color Satin. Where's my lens? Satin. And let's see how this works. I've never used this before. I have no idea. They gave me a sponge. I don't think I want to use a sponge. I'm going to go in for kabuki brush. Alright, so I'm looking in my mirror. I think it's the right color. Satin is definitely the right color. but I'm still thinking that there needs to be like a liquid underneath. I know that you can't see it on the camera, but I can see it here. I still am so red and splotchy right in here. Like, this didn't cover up anything. I'm wondering if how usually I do like a translucent powder over my foundation, over my liquid foundation, so that I'm not shiny throughout the day. I'm wondering if instead of using a translucent powder, I could use the pressed powder, and it would give off the same effect. That's what I'm thinking. So we're gonna backtrack, and I think let's just go in for a little BB cream, and then we'll cover it with the pressed powder. Maybe that'll work better. Who knows? And with the BB cream again is basically like a tinted moisturizer as a foundation. So I like a tinted lotion. And like I've said before, BB creams are meant to leave that shiny, dewy effect. I do not like the shiny, dewy effect, so I would put powder over this anyway. So maybe the pressed powder is what I'm supposed to put on. Alright, so now let's see. Now let's see if this does anything better now that I have the tinted moisturizer BB cream on first. If this is gonna stick or make any kind of a difference. Because when I did it by itself, I didn't see any kind of difference. So I think that wasn't too bad then. By doing it that way, by doing the BB cream first, having that liquid start, and then putting the pressed powder on top of it, it got rid of that shine that I didn't want. It is a little bit more coverage than just by itself on either aspect, on just the BB cream or on just the powder. So I think that was a good combination. The BB cream and the pressed powder, the Mineral Touch pressed powder foundation in Satin. I think that was a really good combination. So awesome. Yeah, I learned something new today. Alright, so we're going to do a little contour. Sculpting Trio Contour, and I'm just gonna go in with this darker brown as the to like chisel to do the contour, and then I'll use the Scarlet concealer for my actual highlight. Alright, now for the highlight, Mineral Touch Skin Perfecting Concealer in the color Scarlet. Alright, with a little Younique Royalty Rose Water Toning Spritz in your beauty blender. You're going to make your beauty blender a little bit damp so that you can bounce out your contour. Now, time to seal in that under eye with a little translucent powder. Alright, now that we are contoured and baking, now we're going to go in for a little bronzer. This is the Younique Beachfront bronzer, and this is in the color Hermosa. When you do bronzer, you do want to try to get your bronzer to be at least one shade darker than your skin tone, because the whole point of a bronzer is to give your face that sun-kissed glow. So by doing that, get your bronzer like one shade darker than your actual skin tone. And with the bronzer, you basically want to go around where you just put your contour. Alright, and this is blush time. This is Younique Moodstruck Powder Blush, limited edition. This is the color Serene. This was my brand new, I opened up yesterday on an unboxing. This is the brand new September Kudos. It's like a really light peachy pink color. I don't know if you can tell that. My light is really bright. Anyways, it's a really pretty light peachy pink. So we're gonna give that a try today. And with blush, again, just a little kiss. So you get it on your brush, shake it off. Ooh, that's pretty. Wow, you almost don't need an illuminator after that. Shoot. Wow, that's really pretty. Alright, speaking of illuminator, let's do olive mode. And this is Lustrous illuminator today. It's got like a gold hue to it. Now let's get all the rest of this translucent powder off. Alright, and since I wanted to do this as a face tutorial, I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows too. Okay, so first I'm going to line my brows with the Moodstruck Precision Brow Liner Crayon in color medium. And you can do one or the other or both. I like to outline just the tip of my eyebrow with the pencil, and then I color everything in with the actual palette. You don't have to do that step. You can just use the palette, or you can just use the pencil. I choose to use both. You don't have to. You do whatever you want to do that makes you feel pretty. Makeup is all about, for me anyway, makeup is all about making me feel pretty. So whatever it is that makes you feel pretty, whatever it is that makes you feel comfortable, that's what you do. Okay, now this is Brow Precision Palette color Brunette. So I'm just going to go in, if I can hold this without blinding you from this mirror, I just go boop, 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 boop. I just combine these two, and then I start where my arch is at, because you want your arch to the tip to be darker than arch to the center. Alright, again, your eyes, your eyebrows, your eyeliner, your eyes are sisters, not twins. They don't have to be exact. As long as you're sort of swimming in the same ballpark, you're good. Alright, so now what's cool about the Obsession palette, this last one right here is actually a gel to put on top of your eyebrows so they don't move. And my personal preference is to start in the center and work my way down, because that's the part that always gives me trouble, is those end pieces just staying in place. Alright, that's how I do it. Alright, you guys have a beautiful day. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for clicking like. Thank you for sharing my videos. I really do, truly, genuinely appreciate it. I love you guys. Mwah. Have a great afternoon. Bye.